Eliminate the negative, give effort they can never give. These nutritional facts, so peep, it's imperative. You peep the content and the nonsense that you letting in. Ignore the critics, them bitches sleep. Fuck they said it's here. I'ma hustle. Hey, yo, get right, yo, get right. Yo, what up? It's your boy Rhymes, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pin Game right here on Rhymes on Deck TV, where we view hip hop differently. Handy as always, I got my partner in crime and my partner in rhyme, Third Degree. What's good, D, my guy?
What it do? Pin Game, barheads in the comments. I see you. All right. Rhymes.
Yes, sir.
What we got in store for the people today, baby?
We gonna double up for you. You know what I mean? I believe 2 weeks ago we decided to give you some Eminem and Sia, and we're gonna go back into that. You know, we're gonna dive back into that little area real quick.
All right.
Maybe not a song that you'll fuck with, but still.
Here you go.
I just
see
his reaction.
I can't even fucking talk on this thing. You like to see me not like shit. I'm starting to catch there. Y'all see that, don't you, Pin Game? He trying to set me up so you guys can come at me.
Or maybe
watch this, dude. You gotta watch this, bro.
Or maybe I'm just trying to get you to expand your mind when it comes to music.
Right. Well, let's get it. Let's see.
It's a dope song, but if y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Eminem featuring Sia, Beautiful Pain, dope ass song to me.
This shit about to be trash.
Nah, nigga, you suck. Let's go. Listen.
I can feel the heat rising. Everything is on fire. Today's a painful reminder of why it can only get brighter the further you put it behind you. But right now, I'm on the inside, looking out close.
I'm standing in the place. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Standing in the place. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light.
Yesterday was the tornado warning. Today's like the morning after. Your world is torn in half. You're waking its wake to start the morning process and rebuilding. You're still a work in progress. Today's a whole new chapter. It's like an enormous ass. Thunderstorm is past you. Your weather didn't poke its eye out with the thorn bush that you used to smell the roses. Stop to inhale, can't even tell your nose is stuffed. So focused on the bright side, then you floor the gas pedal and hit the corner faster. More assertive, never looking back, may hit the curb. But every day's a new learning curve as you steer through life. Sometimes you might not want to swerve, but you have to avert a disaster. Lucky no permanent damage, cause they hurt you so bad. It's like they murdered your ass and threw dirt on your casket. But you returned from the ashes, and that hurt that you have, you just converted to gasoline while you're burning the past, standing at inferno and chanting.
Third degree. How you feeling about that first verse?
Wrongs.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. I know that's what you think I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say I loved it either. It's very Eminem-ish. Let me say that. The feel.
Please explain.
You know, once again, just you know what he typically will do, as far as from what I'm getting from it, the mood of the song. You know, overcoming whatever adversity that you have. As far as, you know, pushing through and continue to push on, and then Old Girl in the Hook, of course, bringing it to the forefront. So I definitely love the message of the song.
Okay.
Beat, you know, very important to me. It's lacking. It's definitely lacking. It's not much there, but of course that's going to bring more focus to the bars, right? I understand that.
Okay.
Which you know wasn't too lyrical, but I don't think it needed to be, right, for this type of song. So this is my first impressions of it. Is definitely, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's just it's Eminem.
It's Eminem. Okay.
What you got?
I mean, I really like it. So like one thing, like me and my artist mind, like I always try to listen, like I listen deeply And it's not always, to me, you know what I'm saying, about like, obviously the craziest bars, yada, 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 right? But okay, cool. Let's say you have a specific subject in mind, right? And you want to attack it in a specific way. He does it really fucking well, right? That just so happened, his stuff has been more so about overcoming. But if obviously that's him and his life story, right?
Yeah.
Think about if other people can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Every single person in the world can relate to overcoming something, right?
Right.
So maybe let's just say guts over fear didn't do it for somebody, right? But maybe this one does, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe this one didn't. Maybe guts over fear did. Okay, maybe neither one of them did, but maybe lose yourself does. You know what I'm saying? So like he's gonna continuously make motivational songs because guess what? Even sometimes he needs it himself. I can promise you. Reason why I say that is because me as an MC, I know sometimes I'm gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a little, you like just a foot in your ass, you know what I'm saying, type joint, to get up and go do something. Maybe that little bit of motivation, and maybe you the one who can put it into the best words to motivate yourself. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So for M on this song, he's talking about beautiful pain. Like how can you turn your pain into something beautiful? Fucking, maybe destroy this. It'll hurt for a second, but can you rise above that? You know what I mean? So with a lot of the stuff that he says, man, look, this shit was poetry, my guy. I just want to be dead ass with you. It is pure poetry. And I think he did, an amazing job with this song. Okay, but let's take it back and let you hear the first verse one more time.
All right now. I'm on the inside. Looking out cause
it's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Down in the flames. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light.
yesterday was the tornado warning. Today's like the morning after. Your world is torn in half. You're waking its wake to start the morning process. And rebuilding, you're still a work in progress. Today's a whole new chapter. It's like an enormous ass.
Real quick, right? So now this is where you should get vivid and really think about it. He said, like, yesterday was the tornado warning. Today is the morning after. You know what I'm saying? So the tornado already happened, right? Your world is torn in half. You wake in its wake. Like you awake in its wake, in the wake of the tornado, right?
Right.
Like to start the morning process. Like think about it, you wake up in the morning, but yet you're waking up in the morning to start the morning process. Your morning, what's been killed, right? Whatever that thing is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that struggle was. And now you're starting the rebuilding. You're still a work in progress, Today's a whole new chapter, It's like a normal as, a thunderstorm just passed you. You see what I'm getting at? Like the way he's painting this shit is fire. Like to me, this shit is crazy. Well, I'm gonna start it back.
It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a
Yesterday
light.
was the tornado warning. Today's like the morning after. Your world is torn in half. You're waking its wake to start the morning process. And rebuilding, you're still a work in progress. Today's a whole new chapter. It's like an enormous ass. Thunderstorm has passed you. Your weather didn't poke its eye with the thorn bush that you used to smell the roses. Stop to inhale, can't even tell your nose is stuffed. So focused on the bright side, then you floor the gas pedal and hit the corner faster. More assertive, never looking back, may hit the curb. But every day's a new learning curve as you steer through life. Sometimes you might not want to swerve, but you have to avert a disaster. Lucky no permanent damage, cause they hurt you so bad. It's like they murdered your ass and threw dirt on your casket. But you returned from the ashes, and that hurt that you have, you just converted to gasoline. And while you're burning the past, standing at inferno and chanting.
Standing in the flames. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Standing in the flames.
real quick on that second listen, anything you catch anything else or?
No, it's pretty much the same. It's my
Okay.
first.
Got
I called it the first time. It's just
yeah.
like I said, it's just what this lane is for this. I think we listen to Eminem kind of. I don't want to say we listen to him for different reasons, but what we find most oppressive about him, I think, is we find different things. Like you like this type of music from him, I think a little bit more than I do.
Probably.
I like his more crazy side. I like the over dramatic side of Eminem. I like the Slim Shady part of Eminem better. Not saying that this is trash, and I know probably people in the comments go to take it as such, but it's just that's what I prefer over this type. You know what I'm saying? So anytime that you play a song that's going to go on this lane, unless the beat's fucking stupid, it's gonna get this kind of reaction from you.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that because honesty. So for me, like I said, like I think I'm way more because since I'm in this, like I'm more into songwriting, right? So when it comes to that, that's what this is, and that's why it's impressive to me because there's a specific subject that needs to get attacked, and how did he attack that specific subject? And then not even just that. Okay, cool. You got a chorus, you got a bridge. You got, what I'm saying, and with the verses, and okay, are you pulling things from the chorus? What I'm saying, that makes sense. Does everything create the actual song itself? And that's what we're doing with this.
I like the chorus too. Again, you say that Sia again.
Yeah,
he can't miss with her. Like when she on the hook, bro.
Yeah.
Like once again, if she wasn't on the hook. And let's say he was just doing a hook, like just how he kind of goes into the talking part.
Yeah.
You know how Eminem go into the talking part on his like song, some of his songs, like as a hook. I probably wouldn't like this song as much as I like it with her, if that makes sense.
Understood.
So that's two songs you've played for me with her on it, and I really like the hook. So hey, Em, if you watching this, if we're blessed enough to have the fucking rap god listen to our content. First of all, you the GOAT. Don't get it twisted. You're my GOAT. So. But anyway, don't keep making songs for her. That's I like that.
Okay. All right. Let's get it. Second verse.
You're so familiarized with what happened to swallow this pill. It's like it happens all the time. They take your heart and steal your life, and it's as though you feel you've died because you've been killed inside, but yet you're still alive, which means you will survive. Although today you may weep because you're weakened and everything seems so bleak and hopeless. The light that you're seeking, it begins to seep in. That's the only thing keeping you from leaping off the mother freaking deep end. And I'm pulling for you to push through this feeling, and with a little time that should do the healing. And by tomorrow you may even feel so good that you're willing to forgive them, even after all this shit you've been put through. This feeling of resilience is building, and the flames are burning quick as fire. With through this building you're sealed in, but your fireproof flame retardant you withstood it. And as you climb up to the roof, you're just chilling. You look down because you're so over them. You can put the heel of your foot through the ceiling. As time passes, things change every day, but wounds heal, but scars they remain the same. But tomorrow today's going down in flames. Throw the matches at the past up flame. So feel the fire beneath your feet as you barely even perspire from the heat. Exhale deep and breathe a sigh of relief as you say goodbye to the grief. It's like watching the walls melt in your prison cell, but you've extinguished this living hell. Still a little piece of you guys who scream.
It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Standing in the flame. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light.
Third Degree, how we feeling about that second verse?
Definitely like the second verse better. And it's kind of funny that you mentioned like storytelling when it comes to Eminem. One of the greatest storytellers as far as rap, right?
Of course.
His rhyming pattern puts me in a mind. I'm a big movie head, right? Movie. The way he structures his songs is a lot like a movie, right? Story, right? First verse, he definitely laid down the ground, right? The groundwork for what the song is about, the hook, bringing it in. But you can clearly tell from me listening to the second verse, there's more emotion, right? The pacing, the way he goes through the track, he's building up. So if you listen to the first verse, you're catching it, the hook, of course, and then the second verse, he brings more passion, he brings more emotion. It's still on topic, right? But there's clearly a buildup. You know, and even in his bars, the way that he changes the cadence of his voice when he's rapping, he's giving it to you just like if you're watching a movie, right? Slow pace, and then you, oh my goodness, this is the lead up, this is the setup, right? We talk about his setups, and then I don't know if this has a third verse or not, but you can clearly tell that it's a different vibe from his first verse. And that's one thing about these types of songs I will give him that I do like, I do enjoy, because it seems like I've always liked his later verses better. But because I like his later verses, is once again it was more lyrical in my ears. This verse was the way he was chopping it in and out, but the aggression, the passion, the emotion that he entered into this verse, is what I, particularly this song, what I loved about it. But what you got to say about that?
Nah, honestly, like what I do like is the fact that you're opening your ears for that, right? Because it's what still makes him like great. Because even on a song like this, I guarantee you, maybe if you were to probably go back and listen to a few other songs, but maybe with this mindset, you might hear it slightly different. I'm not saying all the way, or you're gonna change your opinion fully. But what I am saying is that, like, it's because the thing about it is it's art, right? And that's times the way you gotta listen to it, not just always trying to, like maybe the lyrical crazy Slim Shady type shit. But let's take a step back from that and then visual, like, get a understanding of the art itself, right? And then also it's like I know this gonna maybe sound a little weird, but like the ability to empathize, right? And the reason why I say that is because if you're capable of empathizing, then maybe you can get in the person's shoes to understand the art, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So this song to me, fire. Like I really like this song. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna play it back, and
So that was it, just two verses.
it was just it's two verses, yeah.
Okay.
Let's play that back real quick.
Been killed inside, but yet
Finalize.
so familiarized with what happened to swallow this pill. It's like it happens all the time. They take your heart and steal your life, and it's as though you feel you've died because you've been killed inside, but yet you're still alive, which means you will survive. Although today you may weep because you're weakened and everything seems so bleak and hopeless. The light that you're seeking, it begins to seep in. That's the only thing keeping you from leaping off the mother freaking deep in.
Even just with something like that, right? It's simple, but it's the way that he broke the cadence down. You know what I'm saying? But also you can hear the passion starting to pick up in the energy, and that's kind of what I believe. And correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of what you were addressing when
Exactly
you were saying that.
Yeah.
And then also, if you really, really think about it, you know how like Eminem lost some fans or whatever as his music began to, or we would say, mature, right? He that's kind of the feeling, that same exact feel that people felt in his earlier music. Because now I believe that a lot of his music now is more a lot more technique, is like technique, and being the rap god himself has become like more so of the forefront, more than the passion and the energy, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all let us know exactly how y'all feel about that in the comments, because I know there's a lot of people that feel this way or that way, whatever. Drop your comments down below. Let us know exactly how y'all feel about what I just said. But third, what do you think about that?
I think you just painted it perfectly, bro. Yeah, I believe, just kind of piggybacking off what you said, a lot of people, I mean, Eminem has millions of fans, right? But those fans going to love him for different reasons.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? You love the story portion about it. Like, not saying, and that's why, I'm very specific when I say what I say. I'm very, very specific. Just because you might like the story portion of an artist more, does not discredit you thinking that he's not lyrical. That's the thing. Two things can be true, guys.
Yep.
You can prefer what you prefer. That's what makes us all different, right?
Straight
so
up.
in the comment section, somebody might listen to this and say this shit is trash, and you have your opinion, right? That's cool.
You're wrong.
That's not. That's their opinion, regardless, right? They might not like this shit, and that's cool. They might like his Slim Shady shit. That's cool. Somebody might not like that Slim Shady shit, and that's all they want to hear is shit like this. That's cool, but that's what makes it art, right? You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But the thing is, he's so great at so many things. You're going to have fans that's going to defend whatever they like about him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you know, you'll never catch me saying that anything he puts out is trash because I know what that means. I've heard trash, right?
Yeah.
And this is far from it. But there are also things that I prefer, just like there's things that you prefer. There's things that the barhead's going to prefer. There's things that the haters is going to prefer. Somebody you can let them listen to his whole catalog and they just not going to simply get past this motherfucker's Caucasian. And because of that, everything this nigga do is trash. I understand it. But the thing is, I'm not going to defend it. I'm just going to simply tell you what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all going to continue to attack me in the comments with the bullshit. Put words in my mouth that I didn't say.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Because at the end of the day, I know this motherfucker. It like I said, this is my goat. And I'm you know, I think it's your goat too, Rhymez. And
100%. I think he's the best rapper.
You know, he's just that talented, right?
Yeah.
And but keep making those songs with Sia. I like her. Is that so? This is 2. Did he got any more with her?
From my understanding, no. This is it. Okay. It's just 2. Okay.
But what's your final thoughts, man? I know you said you got this kind of high, right? You got this like an 8 or 9?
It's 8. It's 8. Yeah, like 8 point something. I don't know what, like maybe 8.3, 8.4. You know, like
what would be like your top? And this could be another episode, but just real quick, what would be like his top story song for you?
Stan. Gotta go Stan.
I was about to say Stan. Okay, so we on that.
Yeah. And then like, so I don't group Stan with this. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna group any, like this is in the motivational lane, right?
All right. So what would be your number 1 motivational song? I
have to say Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself. I think that would be nice. Okay.
Yeah. So the thing is, right, and then also there's like for personal reasons, right? There's one song I'm trying to remember. You're Never Over, right? And shout out to anybody who rock with You're Never Over, right? So, and we also need to finish out this song because there's still some parts you need to hear. But real quick, You're Never Over. It motivates me strictly because of a personal story, just because like it relates to me in the sense of like. I lost my pops, you know, and he's talking about proof throughout that whole song.
Yeah.
And it's certain things that said that, you know, relate to me and my pops, especially, you know, me losing my pops mad young and everything. Right. So, you know, it that song motivates me. It's up there personally for personal reasons. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Yeah. But
you said we got some other stuff to finish out?
Yeah. We got to finish out it's 2 minutes. Like M's not rapping no more, but it's a really dope bridge and everything. So we'll just let this play out.
All right.
And I'm pulling for you to push through this feeling, and with a little time that should do the healing. And by tomorrow you may even feel so good that you're willing to forgive them, even after all the shit you've been put through. This feeling of resilience is building, and the flames are burning quick as fire. With through this building, you're sealed in, but your fireproof flame retard on you withstood it. And as you climb up to the roof, you're just chilling. You look down because you're so over them. You can put the heel of your foot through the ceiling. As time passes, things change every day, but wounds heal, but scars they remain the same. But tomorrow today's going down in flames. Throw the matches at the past up blaze. So feel the fire beneath your feet as you barely even perspire from the heat. Exhale deep and breathe a sigh of relief as you say goodbye to the grief. It's like watching the walls melt in your prison cell, but you've extinguished this living hell. Still a little piece of you guys, you scream.
I'm standing in the flames. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Standing in the flames. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Feel the burn. Watch the smoke as I turn. Rising, a phoenix from the flames. I have learned. Fighting fights of world minds. Now with this, but with wings that I will fly. And I'm standing in the flames. It's a beautiful kind of pain. Setting fire to yesterday. Find a light, find a light, find a light. Standing in the flames. It's a beautiful
Dope, man.
All right. Yeah,
Dope song, bro.
I honestly think so. Like I said, I really like this song. I think it's dope. It speaks to me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, I mean, it's great in my book. You got any last words on it?
I think we'll just leave it at that, man. Very dope, dope track. I really like Sia on here. Though. I really like Sia,
Okay.
especially with the bridge. Like,
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have it right here. You know what I mean? This has been Pen Game right here on Rhymes on Deck TV, where we view hip hop differently. We just reacted to Eminem featuring Sia, Beautiful Pain. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that donation link. You know what I mean? Make sure you super chat us. Let us know if y'all want something. Y'all want us to react something. Hit that super chat. We got y'all. Other than that, man, I ain't even gonna front. We out this bitch. Peace. Hams.